Hey guys, Weim here. So as the video title suggests, this is very important. For health reasons, I am stepping down as lead producer of WeimTime LLC, and they will continue to produce content without me. As some of you might know, I've had a long battle with psychosis, which is, you can Google it and find out more information, but shorthand, it means you see hallucinations, you hear voices, and you're pretty delusional a lot of the time, and so I can't keep doing WeimTime and also keep a job and a second job and school. I was hired as a cybersecurity administrator before I even graduated. I still have a year left of school, and that means I have to take this battle with psychosis a lot more seriously if I'm to keep this job, which provides my health insurance for treatment. It's a great job. It's a good company. They really like me there, and I do well there. And it's where I need to be right now. And school next semester and the semester after are both 18 credit hours, and if you're a college student, you know that's the definition of a hell semester. And so I got 2 hell semesters left while running a 40-hour-a-week job and working occasionally on the weekends at a furniture store. So that said, I'm sorry I can't keep doing this anymore. I'm sorry if you guys feel like I'm letting you down, but the truth is I can't even go to conventions anymore. 2 weeks ago my family and some of my friends barred my trip to BronyCon, and I was not able to attend even though I had the plane ticket and the hotel room already, and I couldn't get my money back there. And so because when I'm at those conventions, I don't even know what's going on half the time. It's so surreal. I don't know what's real and what's not real, and I just I let something else take over, and it's not me. And so I don't even know what's going on half the time at those places. And when I come back, I relapse every single time. And if any of you know what a relapse is with psychosis, it's like a giant puzzle that gets thrown across the ground, and every time it gets thrown across the ground, you got to put it back together to fix your life. And then the next time you have a relapse, it's a completely different puzzle that's thrown across the ground, and each time you have to rebuild that puzzle while still holding down a job, family, and school. You still got to do all that. There's not a whole lot of mercy there because, guys, I can't go on disability. That's not a life for me. I can't do it. I know it's okay with other people, but I can't do it. I need more. I need this job. I need this education. I already have 1 degree. I need to get my 2nd degree. I need to finish. I know this is probably what a lot of you don't want to hear, because a lot of you have been with me since 2011 watching my videos, and then I deleted them and re-uploaded them in early 2012 with DJ Delta Zero, who's been my right-hand man for a long time, and he also graduated recently, so congrats to him. And you guys, I joined this fandom and I started content creation because I was in some serious need of some help, because I didn't know how to cope with what I was dealing with. And you guys, liking my videos and enjoying them, that was really special. And then I earned a lot of friends, and that was the greatest thing. I needed friends, and I was given that, grace of God. And I can't thank Him enough for you guys and what you've all given me. What started out with me and DJ Delta running our channel turned into a channel with a team of 24 members of men and women across the world. And we only ever had 2 people ever leave our team, so we had a very low turnaround rate too. And a great part is I was able to pay everyone on the team, and it was amazing. And I love paying people. I love valuing other people's work because I love people. Guys, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. Minus the Perfect Pair episode, I have not watched a single episode of MLP since season 4. I can't watch cartoons. I can't watch much movies. I can listen to some music. Most music, actually. I can listen to most music. I can read some books. The problem with psychosis is that when you watch movies and cartoons and TV, and it messes with your brain, and it was messing with my brain awfully wicked, and so I had to stop all that. And now when I get home, I spend time with family. I like to listen to music. I love playing with my dog and going on walks and working out a lot. I can work out a lot, yeah, that helps. But there's a lot of coping mechanisms I've taken on over the years to deal with this, but lately it's been so bad I've had to get some special treatments, and so and part of this includes giving some things up. Instead of having 3 jobs, let's go down to 1 or 2, and that includes giving up WeimTime. But I need you guys to do me a favor. Don't stop supporting our channel and our friends' channels. Many content creators over the years have come alongside me to help. That includes Crowne Prince's content was great, and Viva Reverie, and people like many musicians like StarchAttack. Yes, I even liked a lot of Alex S music, and Seventh Element, the Notive, to name more. Gosh, there's so many musicians, because music was just so big for me. I loved everyone's music, and it helped me cope with things so well, and it was just like, wow, thank you for your music, and that's why I always like buying albums. But anyway, enough about me. You guys were there for me too, every step of the way. 160 something thousand subscribers now. I only expected to do this for like 2 years, and it was 6 years and over 135 or 140 videos. I can't remember. My memory's not as good as it used to be. I can't believe we got that far, and I can't thank you all enough for supporting our channel. And it was never about the money, and if you guys actually saw our finances, our sheets, our books, you'd see for yourself we never profited. We always any money that was left over we put into the next video, and any money that was left over we put in the next video. We never profited. So yeah, we were losing money all the time, but it was never about the money. It was about the people for me, and that's why we were running a business, guys. But it was more like it was a portfolio, a learning company, so we can build portfolios and accredited projects. And that was great, and some of us have gotten jobs for it. I got my job that way. That's how I got my job, actually. They liked how I ran my own business, and it was good. But yeah, it's made me sad. I'm sad to leave, but I can't stay. If I were to stay, I would probably risk losing my job. I've lost jobs before, or get kicked out of school. I've gotten kicked out of school before with psychosis, and yeah, it's not a fun thing to have. It's like a personal hell. But I have a great family that's backing me up and holding me up through this process. Don't stop supporting our channel, because they will keep making content under a new lead producer, but it will still be the same channel. There's only one person that's changing, and that's me to Davies. Oh, if you're asking why I'm dressed like this, I came back from the horse races. I was at the Arlington horse race track, and that was a jolly good time. Look pretty dapper, don't I? Thank you all for the good years. Thank you all. I won't be coming to conventions anymore, but you can hit me up on Discord and Skype. I'm not leaving the fandom. I'm not I'm not throwing a fit because YouTube sucks or because the fandom ain't want to get. No, guys, the fandom's great. The show's great. YouTube sucks, but it's always sucked. Let's be honest here. It's always sucked. For me, at least. For us. But it was great. It was a great time because of you guys, because I love people. And I hate psychosis, but I love people. If some of you have suggested just take a break and come back, I can't do that. No more. There's not going to be any breaks, guys. Psychosis doesn't really let up. Mine doesn't, at least. So I gotta just hold down the fort a little bit longer. It might take 3 or 4 more years. I don't know what I'm going to do, but like I said, don't worry about me. There's plenty of content creators in the fandom who do need your help. Content creators who actually are trying to do this full time and make this their living. And I never wanted to make WeimTime my living. It was just a way to experience people and try new things. But there's content creators like Crowne Prince and DWK and Viva Reverie and Saber Spark and Little Shy FM and many, many more who are doing great, great work, and tons of musicians like StarchAttack, I've already mentioned, and Seventh Element, and Notive, and Technickel Ted, and oh my gosh, Wootmaster, and SoundGuy from /MLP. Oh, don't get me started on /MLP. I love those guys. Yeah, /MLP was some of the most fun I've ever had, and I got to even make a couple projects for them. Oh, I can't believe they let me do that. I love those guys. Yeah. They'll call me names, but I love them. They remind me of my high school lads and my friends from high school. Gosh, and I still lurk there all the time. I hardly ever post, but I still will lurk there. But continue to support the community, guys, because it does support your back, whether you feel it or not. And don't ever turn your back on it just because it's not as good as it used to be. Guys, the fandom's great. It's just different now, and it's different for a greater good, and I think we all need to recognize that. And so, if you guys are struggling with a mental illness, don't be afraid. Get help. Don't just let it eat you alive like I've let it eat me alive for the last 7 or 8 years. For 2 years, I believed I was just all in my head. I had no idea what was going on. I told myself to man up. Guys, don't fall in that pit. Get help. Find a doctor. Find support groups. They're around. I myself go to church, and I love it. I love my church. And that's what helps me. But most of all, find friends. Find friends in this community. They're all around. Go to conventions. They're great. Conventions are great, guys. They're a great way to meet people and see their real faces behind the content and love them for who they are and not their content. And that's what you guys did for me. You loved me as I was. And you love my content too, but you thought you loved me more. And that was great. If you want to chat, leave a comment below. I'll do some Q&A, or I'll do an AMA in the comment section below. Just don't make it too personal. If you guys really want to know more about psychosis, I'll talk to you, but it's DM. Take it to the DMs because it is a little disturbing. It's not a fun thing. It's not a pretty thing. Just like many mental illnesses. But if you have any questions about how this is going to work and whatnot, leave a comment below. And I'll definitely get back to it. Thank you all. Thank you musicians. Thank you animators, voice actors who worked with me. And thank you /MLP and Sethisto and Equestria Daily for promoting our content and letting us make a commercial for you guys. That was great. My last big production was the anthology, our anthology submission. You can find it on our channel. It was Macho Man, and Anoridan and Captainhoers did a phenomenal job on that. I'm gonna make 2 more videos, guys, before I completely hand over everything to Davies, and that'll be in my head like catchy song, which should come out shortly, or maybe it's already out by the time I put out this video I'm showing you guys now. And then Love Like You from Steven Universe. And like I said, I can't watch cartoons anymore, but I can listen to the music, and the music's just great. It's great. The Hound of Heaven calls my name to another place, to another purpose, to another time. Catch you guys on the flip side.